What it do? Cripple Crew. EDC with DVD. Wait, hold on. Scourge. Start over, rewind. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. TNT. Thursday Night Talks with DVD and my brother War Room. What's up, War Room?
Not much, man. Doing good today. What's up?
Hell yeah. I'm going to start up at the top real quick saying what's up to the early birds, Henry G, Marco, our brother Tristan, Projectiles Are Sharp, member Cripple Crew Inc., Greg Vanderlip, also checking in early saying smash that like button. Nine Finger Knives, what's up? Ground Fog, what it do, homie? Our brother Mud, member Cripple Crew Inc., says don't forget to hit that thumbs up, dropping them badass emojis. Our brother Jim Cox, member Cripple Crew Inc., popping in early. Matt Yako, what's up,
What's
brother?
up?
I've got your sticker out today because I'm going to be showing off the goodies in that box that War Room and I were
Thank you,
just showing
Yako.
each other. And Kelly, what's up? First in the War Room side, yay yay. Jim Miller, member Cripple Crew Inc. What's going on? He said he's
Yeah.
on his phone. Internet is out. Man, I didn't think I was going to be able to go live at first because not like the internet and 5G were both going down.
I've had
Uh,
my issues the past couple of days myself.
yeah, don't know what it is. It was like spotty earlier today, but then just the last few it got, of course, decided to get real pissed off. Let's see. I think I'm caught up in the
I'll be
chat.
right back. I got to take this. Sorry.
Roger that, brother. I'll take the screen for a few
Thank you.
and show my let's mute him too for a minute. I'm gonna show my always have issues. I'm with internet. Yeah, I'm with internet. So I don't know how many of y'all saw that oh, it looks like I'm sputtering. Why am I sputtering? I don't know how many of y'all saw the Thumbhole Thursday video today, short out in the yard. But the first version of that, I dropped the brand new PSYOP and it landed directly tipped down on the bricks. My butthole clenched so tight. Luckily, this LMAX is some tough stuff, and it may have slightly blunted it, but the edge actually looks fine. And the action still feels perfect, still centered. Tough knife. Well, I guess it is designed by Tough Knives, so it's kind of fitting. Oh, I should kick the other light on. Oh, War Room's back. We can let him back in here. Let me kick
Sorry,
the other light
Mike.
on real quick.
Oh, wow. I can actually see chat now.
There we go. And
Ouch.
then I had the orbital knife. Yeah, it was an absolute pucker moment, Tristan. Absolute pucker moment dropping that PSYOP today. Like, I just got it. And it has been one of my favorite. I say that about almost every knife, but it's been one of my favorite to carries since Blade Show, and it's my favorite boss steed.
You always have a story about a knife at Blade Show that comes from Blade Show.
Definitely, and this is the one that kept reeling me back. And then, gosh, that action! The orbital Callisto. This is such a good knife. I know this is one that wouldn't work for Tristan, like it didn't work for War Room. I think
It's a great knife.
Jim
I really like it, but it's just too small. I grabbed the blade a couple times, and it's like, nope, can't do this.
might be a little small for Jim Cox too. Like this works just fine for me as a fifth pocket, but I did handle the Callisto XL and talk to Eddie. And the Callisto XL is coming in 20 CV, and he's a titanium. Was it aluminum or G? One of them was JG10. with a black wash.
It
One of them might have been micarta with the stone wash, and then
was.
there was titanium
Yep.
with DLC. And that titanium with DLC, oh, I want that one so
Blue
bad.
one was aluminum. The blue handled one was aluminum.
Okay, it was aluminum. So they had titanium, aluminum, and the JG10.
Yeah.
Jim Cox says, yeah, he has one. It is small. Can't wait for the large. Yeah, I figured it was a little small for you. BNA, what's up, brother? Member Cripple Crew Inc. And then also, the Cetus
What up,
XL
BNA?
Protos he likes, he says.
Is that the Holy Nerd? No.
This is the holier nerd.
Okay.
This was way too small for you, brother.
No, I flipped Scott's Aries, and it's like, nope, I can't do
But
that.
This one is breaking in nicely. And I really love it as a fifth pocket, especially with this blade shape. This is perfect for pinch grip, for opening stuff. It's comfortable as hell in a 3-finger pinch grip like that with a utility. It just works. And then I cheated. It's not a thumb hole, but it has. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for War Room, says Mud in the War Room chat. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Had to, even though it doesn't have a thumb hole, it has a lanyard hole. So I rocked it, the TRM tag along, because I love carrying this in my back pocket.
Tag along's nice. I saw one that I like better, and it's Kelly's quiet carry fixie.
Yeah.
That's wow. But no, that's a beautiful knife right there. I'd love to have that.
I have been loving carrying this. The taco sheath is perfect. It drops right in my back pocket. The ulti clip lets me sink it way down low. So only about that much sticks up out of my pocket, but it's still easy for me to grab. And it locks into that leather taco sheath so well. Tight to Aries. What's up, Scott? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Scott?
My name Justin. What's up, brother? How are you?
Justin.
How about you today, brother? Mud's got the new Ozark, liking it for $24. He's got the new G10 button lock. Looks really good.
He's fixing to have a couple other knives coming. They're coming.
Yes, those should be arriving any day now.
I carried the 8010 light. 36. I got this at $36 at Midway. Can't beat this.
Knives and tacos. Hell yeah, titanium, Justin. Yeah, $36.
I carried the Hinder DLT exclusive for me.
That is such a sexy blade.
Bro, this gets carried pretty much every day. It's just too good a knife. This on washers too, by the way.
Yeah.
Hang on, I didn't drop it far enough. I mean, really smooth. And then I had the 0350
Nice.
Magna Cut Tiger Stripe.
Level on up. What's up, brother? How you doing?
And then the course. And it's coming out of my pocket tomorrow. I've had this in my pocket since I've got it. The Jack Wolf Collusion.
I can see why it'd be hard not to carry. How does that one fit in your hand?
This. You can see I got the lanyard's got to be there.
The lanyard's got the fourth finger for you.
Yep, but freaking great little knife, man. Slicey as can be.
Picked up an Artisan Laconico that's normally $55 for $29 on Amazon. Hell yeah. Cliff Brought, what's going on, homie? Nice carry. I dig it, brother.
I call it thick thumb stud Thursdays.
Which is funny because I almost went that way today because I was going to rock the Kubi Hamster.
That's a badass blade.
This knife just makes me so happy every time it thwacks out. It's such a chode. It makes me smile. It's fun to carry, and I can make that thing work as a front flipper.
Let me ask you a question, brother. I had all my Kubis out today, right? And I came across this one.
Paul Mills, member Cripple Crew Inc.
Kind of reminds me of that. The
Yeah.
one that you just had. You can see a lot of lineage in it. You know what I'm saying? Kind
It
of
also reminds me of a damn design.
that too.
Daniel Smith, what's going on? Good evening. How you doing? See if I missed anybody. I said hello to Paul Mills. Think I'm caught up. Yeah, this thing is so looking at the hamster. I love it. So I was not gonna grab the hamster. I was gonna grab our homie D Sharon's folklore. And
Bro,
I flipped the
folklore is
folklore,
bad
and
way.
it was nice, and I liked it a lot. And Mrs. Deadly had just seen this and was grabbing it. The KB anteater with the beautiful milled purple and gold tie. And so she was getting the anteater. I was getting the folklore, and I look over and I see the hamster sitting there, and I knew what it was immediately when it was closed. But when I reviewed the stroller by Utilizator, I saw that he had a Kubi design out called the Hamster that I figured was like a fifth pocket. What's up, Tegan? Because the name Hamster. Member Cripple Crew Inc. Mick Ranger, member Cripple Crew Inc. What's up, brother? And then I saw that this is like 160,000 blade stock chunkiness. And and I was like, this is not Fitz pocket. Well, I mean, it is my pants, but I grabbed it, Titanium Justin, and I went like this. And I just kept smiling and laughing to myself. I was so happy when I opened it. And so I had to do it again. And it still gives me that same smile every freaking time. And yeah, you can tell it's a Utilizator design, Jim Cox. Douglas Wagner, what's going on, homie? You know, it's big, it's chunky, it's definitely could be used hard use. I mean, like it's got rock solid lockup. It's a very good, well made frame lock. It's Kubi, but I mean, it's got this crazy thin hollow here that I wasn't expecting when I felt that big chunky or saw that big chunky blade stock. And then you've got a strong tip with the flat grind, but the ergos really lock you in. I I I grabbed this because I loved it too much not to get.
What it run?
I got it at a show price of $100.
Oh, sure. Yeah. All day. What do they normally run?
I think 160, something like that.
What's a blade steel S35?
Oh no, this one's 154 cm. So
That's not-
14C. So this one's probably 130, and we got this one for 100 too. And I think this one's the one that's normally because this is M390. This one's normally like 2. They had this whole lineup that was just going for $100.
Can't beat it.
Nope. And it makes me happy every time I flick it open.
That's what they're supposed to do, brother. That's what they're
Yes.
supposed to do.
Yes, it just makes me chuckle. And it's actually like I can use both tips really easily in a pinch grip. So it works for EDC stuff and it just makes me happy anyway. So I want to talk real quick. Let me pull up a website.
I wanted you to show off my what's coming my way soon when you get the chance, if you can.
What are you pulling up? There we go.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. I think I got 5 people in my room.
Ramsey Silent just popped in there. I said hit the like button. What's up, Ramsey Silent?
What's up, brother?
Skull EDC, what's going on? So I wanted to show off real quick our brother Matt Yako's website, Double Wide EDC. So I got a sample box of this one in today. Well, I opened it up today and posted it, and I'll show it in a minute. I love it.
I got
But
one
there's
too.
also a few of the version one, the super high unknown. This was his first box from September, and he said that there was 3 knives in the last 9 boxes. And last time I talked to him, I think it was 8 boxes left. But after I opened the one that I opened today, before I posted my video, I ordered one of the 2 Hank boxes so I could get one of the last ones before it went live. But for 60 or 80 bucks on either box, you're getting 1 or 2 Hanks, as well as Mad Wax. There's always different other EDC type goodies in there. Stickers, as well as a very good chance to win a knife. There's premium knives, there's budget bangers, and there's just some like fun, goofy knives to open up and just laugh at. But I think it's an awesome idea. The loot box. He's only doing 20 of each, and More Room and I both opened one up, and I put the stuff back in here real quick. But this came with different rocks from Kyle Coonley. It came with stickers of the Vigilante, which, by the way, is a Mad Yako.
I didn't get one of those.
Design fixie that's coming. Kling and Work Sharpening. The Mad Yako card, which looks really sick. I dig it. I dig it. You got the bling bling stickers. I got a lanyard with a brass bead on it that I will be putting on a knife. And Mad Wax. This stuff is fantastic. I've been using it on my blades and on the micarta, some of the carbon fiber and wood. I haven't put it on the new ones yet, but I love this packaging. I think it's such an awesome idea. And the old VHS look, it reminds me of like going to the movie store on a Friday night with the homies to pick out a movie for the sleepover, And I also got this beautiful vintage silk and cashmere Hank from our brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I'm really, really digging this Hank. Take it easy, Aries. Have a great night.
Later, Aries.
Homer Feltz, what's up? I saw somebody say hello. I'm looking to see so I could say, 300 subscribers over on the War Room channel. Go over there and drop a like. Absolutely.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, all my mods. I won't say it enough. Thank you. So, any good Blade Show stories on who you met while you're there?
So got to talk to a few legends, some longer than others, but like to me at least. Grandson the Treadkill, what's up? There's Homer to say hello. Stephen Parks, member Cripple Creek, as is Homer Feltz. What's going on, gentlemen? Like Doug Ritter, Chef Rocky C. What up, homie?
What's up, Chef?
Got to chat with Doug Ritter, who was rocking this pimp suit jacket. I didn't get it on camera either, and it was just like a natural conversation. he had the suit jacket. His family tailor back in Memphis was Elvis's tailor. And this jacket that he had on was just dope. And then open it up. It had skulls on the outside, opened it up, and there was like pictures of Elvis sewn onto the inside. It was just legit sick.
Crazy.
Talked to Anthony from ProTech, talked to Greg Schaub. Had of course went back and talked
That's a great
with
job design right
Marianne.
there.
Yep, there's a Greg Schaub design right there. And the purple fin rear was Mrs. Deadly's first purchase of Blade Show, our first purchase overall, and what got her going.
Roger that. Glad to see she's finally getting into it.
Yeah, it was really awesome. It was a blast that day, watching her go around and finding stuff she liked.
You really need more than one day, though, brother.
Oh, absolutely. Because to
And
try
if
to
you go
get
to Atlanta,
content,
it's a lot bigger.
to try to, because I knew I was going to be meeting Darkwater and his boys. I knew I was going to be having lunch with
They're great kids,
MPG
aren't they?
and her family. Oh, his boys are awesome.
Yep.
And MPG and Tony and their little boy and Rick's Knives. And I knew I had to see Marianne, North Mount, and Les. I had to talk to North Mountain Blades. I had to, talk to Josh from Flightanium. Had to, all of this, plus try to get content. And there were so many times that I'd be talking to people and afterwards go, I should have recorded that, but I was just
It happens.
talking to him in the moment, just like Ramon Chavez towards the end of the day.
It's like when I met Sal Glesser, I should have done that too, but I was just so wow, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like talking to Ramon and getting him to sign the box while the dude was putting the skull clip on the knife was awesome. And
how do you like that Chavez crossbar lock, man?
It's definitely the most EDC friendly Chavez, I would say, because it's not what I thought it would be. A thicker blade stock. I thought it was going to be a little longer.
Thought it was going to be a chode, like, oh no, dude, that's street content.
It's too small for your hand.
No, it's not. I got one, but not like that. But I mean, I got street. What I'm saying is that's the same size.
Yeah, because the Blue Label 229 is bigger by quite a bit.
This is a 229.
Yeah,
it's bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought this was going to be closer to that size.
No, the street.
But this is a fantastic EDC blade because it's thinner and the action is awesome. I like this color scheme and I love the clip. I like the knife a lot.
And there's the real Chavez.
Yeah, I definitely want to get one of those, one of them red boxes some point.
Ooh.
That'll take a thumb off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Label 229 is awesome.
But these for being a budget, these are fantastic, bro. The Blue Labels, you can't go wrong with Blue Label.
I almost grabbed a ProTech Chavez. Like if they offered any type of show discount, I probably would have snagged it. But it was still $300 even at the show, just like it is online.
Yeah. I don't know, perfect. They're decent knives, but they just, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a couple of places that that didn't do a show discount at all. And I guess by name they didn't need to, but it meant that there was also less reason to spend money at their booths. If it
Yeah.
was stuff that it's readily available online, But yeah, talk to Flightanium a bit. They already have the new beef. It should be here any day, but he's gonna get me the Arcade Pro to review. Mick Ranger says I'm itching so bad to grab a new knife.
Okay.
Gonna get to
With
tie
that being
scales.
said, let's promo in that little video I sent you earlier today. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Let me take a look real quick. William Hornbasso, member Cripple Crew Week. What's going on? Oh yes, I know which one you're talking about. Yes, what's coming your way?
Yep.
Duh. Duh.
Because some people asked me about it last time when I was getting it.
Yeah, come on. Instagram's gonna make me reboot it. Yeah, the one knife. If there was any knife though that I regretted not going back and snagging, it was when Mrs. Deadly got her purple Fenrir. I almost snagged the Ultim top liner lock Fenrir, and I wish I grabbed that.
I'm surprised you didn't, bro.
I truly meant to go back and get it, and then every time I went back, the booth was busy as shit, and I forgot that it was the second day of a 2-day show, and I went back and it was gone.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one now because I did check it out and I like it so much more than even the aluminum one that I have, because the aluminum one is really slick. Oh, I didn't see it, but later, Stephen Parks, have a good one. Appreciate you popping in on your lunch. So folks, if you want to get them pants tent emojis ready ahead of time, here we go. I wonder if I can turn the volume up on this. Let's pause this real quick. I don't know if it'll. I don't know how to show the volume. Oh, it is saying that it's on. That's a Zerk, by the way. So I'm going to start this over and kind of narrate. Here's his blasted scale Tice liner that's about to get blackened. Here's the tie frame lock that has been blasted and is going to get blackened. Here is the Zerk pocket clip. He decided Zerk would look cooler than blackened titanium, so he went with Zerk.
I love Donnie sometimes.
Here's the wicked blade about to get blackened tomorrow.
Which would be today, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Here is the micarta scale about to get waxed and buffed. It's been shaped. It just needs waxed and buffed. And
that blade is Crewwear 65 HRC.
Is Cruel Wear. And here's the micarta backspacer. Look how chunky that backspacer is. That shows you how chunky that blade is. That is going to be wicked, brother.
Yep. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh, I still need to hide that somehow. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I dropped the little hide thing.
Okay.
Neil to the Mac member, Cripple Crew Inc. What's going on? Still waiting for your top liner lock Damascus Fenrir. Yay. It's such a dope knife. You got your Sezzle all paid off and limit went up too. Uh-oh, he's gonna have.
What's your limit, bro? Mine's at about 2,500.
What do you want? What are you itching to get? What are you itching to get? What you gonna Sezzle?
I want to get one of those new what are they? The Orlocks. I want one of those.
I got to check that out. I really liked it a lot. When I handled it was before they went on sale. And then, like I said, I kept avoiding going back because the booth was packed. And when I went back, it was too late for that too. But the textured bronze tie with the black blade 100% is the one I like the best.
I was thinking about going with just the plain tie, just so we could send it to our friend.
Yeah. Well, he could do the textured tie. He could do some wicked shit with that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Brian White. What's
up,
going
Brian?
on, brother? He said he got that 1K limit. Uh-oh, now it's dangerous. It's dangerous when you hit that full digit. Take it easy, Mud. Have a good one.
Later, Mud.
Talk to you tomorrow. Doobie, what's up, homie?
Day one.
How's it going? Breaking out the 3/4 pounder.
What do you mean? This is a little more than 3/4 of a pound. I was thinking about putting this in my pants today, but I wasn't wearing a belt. So
I thought you said it was 12 ounces.
I think it's right at like 13.
Yeah, my wife would kill me if I spent 1K. Only if she knew. Only if she knew.
I've been married for 35 years. Let me say something. Sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Always easier.
Pick and choose wisely, though, brother.
This one's Mrs. Deadly's Holy Nerd, OG Holy Nerd, the first hole on the nerd, with brass scales from Blade Show West. I got a screaming deal on this for her.
That's a beautiful knife.
Yeah.
I love their designs, man.
Yeah, I do too. The auto. Jesse, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's going on? Matt Yako's going to start doing some black tie, mirror polish, then blacken the Tactile Maverick. Ooh, that'll be dope. Yeah. The TRM auto that's coming. That thing, it's next level, even compared to the Bulldog. Like, they just keep stepping up their game. The milling is literally insane.
But you know,
and then they've got the fat carbon inlays, the clamshell way that it meets in the back and has the hidden lanyard spot. The milled pocket clip that was it had all the diamond texture on the pocket clip. And it was almost as thick as a Bulldog. So not as thin as the Neutrons. It felt better in the hand. Like the Bull, it felt perfect.
Next TRM I get is going to be when they make the Atom a frame lock.
Yep, that's dropping by Christmas too, she said.
I know that.
That's so.
Hopefully I got most of my bills paid off so I can get in on that one.
Yeah. Thinking a new TRM. Yeah. Yeah, that TRM for me too. The first, before the show started, I went back to talk to them and I'm like, hey, the first knife I need to check out at the show is that auto. And she's like, it's in Les's pocket. Let me holler at him. And he came over and pulled it out and I hit that button. And I was like, how much? They're like, what? I was like, how much to leave the show with it? They're like, not a chance.
At least you know where you stand with them.
Yeah. He's like, that is our only one that we have done in titanium so far.
If you go up to, like, say, Lefty and Colin and ask about one of their prototypes, they're likely to sell it to you.
Oh, probably. And there were other knives there that I'm like Katsuo, I'm sure, was selling some of the protos. By the way, I checked out the G10 versions of the Griffin and Mini Griffin from Katuo.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that Griffin is sick, bro.
they're awesome. And it still has the ting of the Griffins series. Ooh, ooh, sounds good, brother. Yeah, after checking out that auto, I know what my next like purchase is gonna be by Christmas. Like the next knife I want. That's my Christmas wish knife right now. And
Well,
soon,
my Christmas knife is going to be that Tico.
soon, the
You got to get a shadow for your collection.
I do. I got to track down a shadow because really soon a Mike Irie hollow ground Atom with the lizard skin tie will be here. So I'll have the Atom and it'll be the Mike Irie, but it'll be the matching lizard skin.
Nice.
Yeah, I am well stoked to add that. Then I'll have their full, the main parts of the family in tie. Yeah, Shadow
I'm just going to
is
say
one I'm going to be chasing.
the shadow's like none of those. I mean, even though it looks the same, it's not. It's a totally different knife, in my opinion. It's thicker. It's not as contoured. It just, I don't know. Just seems, I like it a lot. Shadow.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's got that blade pretty much, the nerd blade, and I love that about it. I mean, these blades are sleek and well, this one's thicker, but it's a great EDC like slicing. But I really like this
How many of those are
modified
Magna
sheep
Cut?
split blade shape. What's that?
How many of those are Magna Cut?
2 and 2 right now. So these two are Magna Cut. These two are 20 CV. And the Mike Irie that's coming, the Atom, will be Magna Cut.
Okay.
Brown Sugar, remember Cripple Crew Inc? What's up, sis? Take any TRM with lizard skin tie. They look amazing. I want to hold one. Dude, they are. They are amazing. It's they've become my favorite ones, my favorite knives to carry. There's something TRM on me pretty much every day now. It was these two battling back and forth. But since Marianne just gifted me these two, like they've been finding ways, especially this guy. This loves to ride in my back pocket.
Right.
It just disappears. It doesn't bug me. I would like to get a very thin Kydex neck carry sheath at some point,
Roger.
just for when I want to carry it that way instead, because it would make a fantastic neck knife, just not with what it comes with. The leather sheath is not made for neck carry, felt show. And Kydex would be lighter. That Ripley is going to look so sick.
That's going to be plain, but it'll match a lot of my knives, It's going to be plain
But
compared to
you
somebody
say
like
plain,
me.
it's going to be black and tie with my Cardo with a Zerk backspace or a Zerk pocket clip and a black end blade with the ghost wedge. And you're like, it's going to be plain. It's going to be my plain $1,000 banger with black and titanium.
Yeah, well, it'll be in my pocket all the time. Guarantee it. It'll replace this one.
Yeah.
Even though this will never leave my collection.
Pardon me. Mailman just went by, and I want to go check the mail, see if some got dropped off real quick. I'm going to give you the screen.
Roger that. So I had a question. I don't know. I haven't played with that automatic, but I was going to ask him, does it have as good action as a ProTech? Because that's what all automatics are judged by nowadays, I think. What do y'all think? Yes, no? Check out some of the stuff on my side, right? Anyways, I got a Benchmade too that's pretty good. You saw me guys playing with it. This got a pretty good launch to it too. Pretty good swag. Not really an auto guy, but I guess they're useful sometimes. I prefer this one. And the nice thing about TRMs is you guys know that you can drop the scales in like 30 seconds and just swap your scales. So, anyways, what everybody else carry today? Wow, Tristan, you've never had an automatic knife? Let me find it. No. Let me find one. Where are you? There you are. I'll send you this one if you want. What do you think? Little tack knife. I think it's called the Goliath 14C. Pretty good little knife, though. Yeah, but those are assisted. They're not autos. Assisted. That one's assisted.
So I heard you at Neomax carrying the Penguin, the Gerber US1, a tiny Saigon, a key ring, and a Fallamall mini light. The Goliath, he liked the Goliath, got the black blade with the frame lock TRM.
Great knife, man.
Nothing today, but one that showed up the other day that is pretty interesting is this Molsect shuttle.
That looks pretty nice.
It's 14C aluminum that has this almost orange peel effect to it, and it's contoured. I like the back spacer. The crossbar is adjustable, and they're pretty confident that it's easy to take apart and put back together, because he asked me if when I do my review if I would take it apart and adjust it on the review. So interested to check this one out. Orlock and Bug Out got a workout today. Yay. But it's comfortable. It's got trippy ergos. This is their, one of their first main launches since they got the new designer and everything. And so I'll be interested to check this out.
They're making strides.
They are. Carrying an OG Kubi Titius and D2, the Omisio Fixie, Rough Rider Barlow, group tag because I'm finally eating. Yay.
Good job,
so yeah, if our brother Jim Miller doesn't say hello to everybody, that's because he's getting that food in his face.
Happy belated, brother. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday. You were, oh, I heard you ask a question as I walked away. Is
Yeah.
the action as good as ProTech?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Brando, what's going on?
Brando?
Very, 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 very close. Very, very, very close. The closest I have felt, probably.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's all autos are basically ProTech.
The ProTech kicks a little harder.
Yeah. Well, I actually think this Benchmade right here kicks harder than that ProTech.
I think that it's so damn close. I like that. Use my Damascus Orlock to open up a pinnable fin rear today. It really is so close. You lost your drop bear too again? What, does your fifth pocket have a hole or some shit?
How much smaller is that than a regular drop bear? I don't know. I've been out of Kaiser's for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying, guys? Got to inform me on that.
I haven't messed with the drop bear 2 yet. David Jewell, member for 10 months. Boom goes the drug boat. Stay deadly. I'm going to give you a hamster salute for that 10 months.
Yeah,
we drop bombs on them.
We're fixing to, bro. I think we are.
Oh, that's awesome. I really appreciate the support, David Jewell. And go USA. No, my motorcycle best keeps pulling it out. Oh, that sucks. I think the aluminum ones seem like they kick harder than they do. Kershaw knows how to kick, but it's a very light handle. The clamshell on it, that TRM really is gorgeous, Tristan. And in person, it looks even better than on video. It absolutely stole the show for me. It's that gorgeous.
So, what did you think of your first Blade show?
I needed another day.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was a lot of fun. I loved it
with a lot of people, man. It's always awesome.
Yeah. I mentioned Darkwater and MPG and Rick's Knives earlier, but we also got to chat and kick it for a bit with Big Red and Zach Stuff. I met Outdoor 55 and
Alex is cool. He's
humble. He is.
He's very humble, quiet.
Snub Melissa Backwoods, and the look on her face was hilarious.
She did what?
She tried to come in the middle of one of my conversations while she was shooting a video coming up to a booth, and thought I was talking to her, and I was like, I wasn't talking to you. And then she asked me a question, and I turned to look away and was talking to Rick's Knives, and she was really shocked on Mrs. Deadly was cracking up about her face because I mean, like, it was kind of rude. Not in the way she came busting up in my conversation.
He's really nice as can be, bro.
I'm sure, but
yeah, no, I get it.
It was an amusing moment. It wasn't intentional.
A and B conversation. See your way out.
It wasn't intentional. But my favorite, as much fun as I had with Marianne and Les and Christy and Karen at TRM, that chat with Nick from Numb Knives was probably, yeah, I did not want to get a $50 picture. That Nick with Numb Knives chat was my favorite moment of the show. Not only is the pinch lock awesome, but the conversation we had about how it came to be was great. And the guy really is a genuinely nice guy that is trying to be respectful to all the knife makers that are already out there, trying to show respect and love for the EDC community. And Clint Crosby, what's going on? Good to see you. And I really like the knives. The N1 Cornerstone I liked a little bit more because I loved that sheep's foot blade, but the N7 was beautiful as well.
I gotta ask Kelly which knife. I know we talked about it earlier, but my brain's fried.
Yeah, but it's one of those companies that not only do they make an awesome product, but you want to support the people behind it. Yeah, he was a great dude. And when the N2 and N5 protos come in and he's got those to show, we're probably going to get him on a live stream.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
Nick from Numb Knife Works.
Okay. Right.
Nick's Unhinged Mechanical Brain Works. Yeah, he's probably going to come on one of my lives once he has those protos to show. But
so you haven't talked about Sever's knife. That looks smoking, bro.
The only thing they need to fix is that front flipper, and they're already on it.
Yeah.
John Paul Trujillo, what's going on? Checking in on the War Room side. Yeah, the Noctis by Sever 7 with Katuo. It feels good. Right now, the reverse flick and the thumb flick are already there. But he tried to keep that front flipper as minimal as possible. And I think it would have worked if it had the proper jimping and the jimping went all the way over. And I can get it. It's just on video, I slipped off of it several times because the jimping doesn't go up and over, and it really does need to be a little taller. So they're already fixing that for the version 2 prototype. And then I think it's straight money. It is so pokey.
That's sick looking, bro.
It is so pokey.
Yep.
I was hoping they would have the DLC one there for me to check out, but I didn't get a chance to check out the DLC. But the one I checked out was gorgeous. I like the fact that the only hardware you could see is the pivot, the full length back spacer. There are so many touches to that knife.
Full length back spacer sold me.
Yeah,
I mean, I love a full back spacer,
and it looks so good.
Yeah,
he has designed, and for as slender as it is, with the contoured scales and the fact that it does get thicker towards the end, it still felt comfortable in hand. It sucks that he hasn't had a chance to handle it yet, but he did a great job on it. I'll be buying one when it comes out.
What's the price point that he's shooting for?
I'm thinking, because it's Katuo, I'm thinking they're going to be in that 250, 270 range.
Right on.
Maybe less. I don't want to quote anything because I don't know if they've locked that down.
You felt the knife. Just guess from what you're.
Yeah, just knowing Katuo pricing, it can be anywhere from $225 to $275, probably.
maybe even 3, depending on what materials they're using.
All I know still is coming soon. Yes, congrats to Saber 7 as the Katuo sales guy, sales rep for Katuo. That's awesome. Let's pull up Gnome Knife Works.
Yeah, that's great. Great idea.
And let's share this screen.
So I have a question for you.
What's that?
Is the Fenrir
Ryan Ellis, what's going on? Is the Fenrir
Concepts what knife is that? Go ahead and talk. Yeah. Brain part minute. Kaiser's Militov. Ooh, man.
God, I love this. 350 coming soon. I know they're going to be coming from Blade HQ.
Who's the OEM?
Riot.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And the double detent system, it feels so good when you flick that out. The jimping up in here feels phenomenal. You've got a great front flipper. It just feels good. I want to see if he's also got the N7. I liked the DLC the best, of course.
Oh.
That was the one I liked. S90V, Hollow Grind, just killer. Does he have the N7 on here yet? I don't think so. I think he only has the N1.
What is the difference between the N7 and the N1?
Completely different shape of the knives. The N1's a drop point. The handle is shaped completely different. Half the handle is carbon fiber or fat carbon, half is tie. More of an elegant flow design than this, like, chunky design.
Yeah, that's like a Chevy, and the other one's like a Cadillac.
Yeah.
Roger. So I just did a DVD thing.
He is Jim Cox. Did you cut yourself?
Yes, I did.
Nah. Yeah, the N7, it's a drop point with a pretty big belly.
My Militao loves me because I was talking shit about it.
Severed metal knives. Your Militao got you?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Flipping it out, bro. Flipping it out. And it double clutched on me and poked me in the hand.
Bastard. Yeah, he's doing sales promo stuff for them, running their social media stuff as well. Yeah, on the project, like Tristan saying, the N7, the tabs stick out a fair amount more too, because Melissa Backwoods recommended that after reviewing the N1. And they're from Michigan, so is she. So that design, he said, was for her and Nathan's knives. But he also has in 2 through 6 that he has been working on. And I guess the next prototypes to show up is 2 and 5.
Awesome.
But I definitely loved that like modified sheep foot.
Yeah.
Warny, worn foot blade type shape.
Yeah, that burned a little.
With the pone, and gotta love a good pone.
Absolutely love a good pone.
Mrs. Deadly's hedgehog. This is the one that bit her. Yeah, I was looking at getting this one, but after it bit her, it became hers. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. Or I keep saying Sonic. This is Shadow the Hedgehog. Such a good knife.
Absolutely. Supposed to get enough, but they just brought those back out, didn't they?
Yeah, I would carry the. I like I said, I was going to get one to go with my
get right there.
the Ankylo.
Yeah, that's yeah. LMAX. Yeah,
I was going to grab both of these. But I was definitely getting the PSYOP. I just love this micarta and the LMAX combo for the. I think at the show they were 125 or 130. That was worth it. And then when this one bit Mrs. Deadly, and she had to get her first Band-Aid at the show from the Boss Feed booth. Yeah, you know, it had to be hers.
I'm shocked. I figured it would have been you.
No, I made it through the whole show. I shaved. Awesome, I shaved a couple of fingers, but never drew blood. Never drew blood, and that I was actually pretty surprised myself, honestly.
For all you real wondering why I'm freaking out, so I'm not freaking out, but why I'm trying to get this stopped is because I'm on blood thinners now, and I bleed a lot when I stick myself.
He's heavy flow now.
I love that one, bro.
Yeah, the lucky dog. It is so clacky. I love that mechanical clack with the kick stop flipper tab. And then it's just chunky and comfortable.
Big beefy boy.
Yeah, it's a worker. It doesn't have a pocket clip. And if they do another version, they've got to give you the option of a pocket clip, even if it's removable, so that you can get these perfect ergos for working.
Where do you carry that big beast?
I haven't yet.
They got a sheath?
No.
And you said just a pocket dropper, huh?
Yeah, but it's a big ass.
Bro, I love the look of that knife, but I won't buy it just because of that.
Like, here it is next to the Chavez.
I'm sure you could have somebody mill it out, put a pocket clip on it,
but I haven't carried it since I got it because I don't know how yet.
I had it in my backpack. Leather seat for it?
What's that?
A leather triple X pocket slip for
it? Yeah. You could also do, I guess you could find I guess it could be like a nice pack carry with a nylon slip.
Yep.
I don't know. Or a pouch. Put it in your fanny pack, says Jim. Yeah, except for the pocket clip, Tristan. I like it so much. It the handle shape feels great, and it is with the clamshell. It's really comfortable in hand.
I got it, Kelly.
And then it's big, chunky blade stock. You can see that SLD Magic core running all the way through it. Their usual gorgeous blade finish.
So for anybody that doesn't know, SLG Magic is like D2 on steroids.
Yeah, it's a Japanese high-speed tool steel made by Hitachi.
Yep.
And then you've got stainless jacket steels around it. And it's to get you edge retention with toughness and corrosion resistance. And then the Lee Williams kickstop flipper, a completely separate piece of metal, just to wax it out every single time. And this thing is, even as big and heavy as that blade is, it's still well controlled and it just feels good. I like it. It's fun. It makes me happy like the hamster, except the hamster has been in my pocket. Roger that, Brando. But it is so comfortable. Legit. If you were going to be doing anything heavy duty, this would be a good one to have on you. The liner lock is thicker than some blade stocks that I have.
That's awesome.
And rock freaking solid with that. I mean, it legit is thicker than some blade stocks. It's thicker than a TRM blade stock, that's for sure.
So you got to do me a favor one of these days when you send me the stickers. You got to send me an extra sticker so I can put one on my toolbox, bro.
Yeah. Oh, also, for everybody that won on the 2,500 subscriber giveaway, those packages will all start going out this weekend. I was holding them back till we got our Blade Show swag. And we brought home bags of swag. So
that's what's nice about Blade Show. You can re-up on all your stickers and
definitely stuff. There was so much you could get there, and I imagine Atlanta is even way nuttier because people said this is about the third or half the size of Atlanta. Jason Beecher, what's up, man? But Cripple Crew Wink, good to see you. Tristan, they're
stickers,
North, yeah. They're North Mountain Blade. The North Mountain Blade SLD Magic always comes so screaming sharp. And so far, all of mine are holding an edge really, really well. But this is a really fun knife. And they're about $135 after code DBD. This would fit your hand really well, Tristan. Yeah, there's that North Mountain Blade just shaving sharp. When I got the Lucky Dog, I was up in the hotel room with it, and I was shaving with the Lucky Dog. I shaved the hair on my arm with this, and this has a massively thick blade stock.
I can't believe this is the one I kept.
Yeah, their G10 feels so good. Or is that the that green G10?
I kept the G10. I passed my brass one to our brother Gareth.
Yeah, they're great. Their G10 feels so good though. I have the JG10 here right now, and it feels good.
Thing that I like about their button locks too is there's no stick to them. None.
No. I did check out a Mordax. They are as nice as everybody says.
Are they?
Phenomenal button lock flipper action.
I want an oligarch.
Yeah, they had the oligarchs there. I had to mess with an oligarch again. I played with a few different runts. They had a steel runt, an aluminum runt, and a brass runt. And I played with all three of them to feel the way that they kick with the different weights of handle material. And I almost dropped a couple of the knives. There were a couple that were marked down. Some of the runts were. And the brass runt was marked down, but it was still $310. And still, I almost dropped $300 on a run before I made myself walk away.
Made yourself. I love that.
Robo Stevo, what's going on? Yeah, no, the North Mountain Blade Chop 2 is one of the best plunge lock style button locks for feel of the last couple of years. And the you can get it with the thumb disc now, and I like it even better with the thumb disc.
You're right, Tristan. Here's another really good button lock. Y'all get a chance, buy one of these. That's Defiant 7, Talos, George, Les George, and Chad Nichols company. But it's got a really good button lock on it too.
Yeah, I like that design quite a bit.
$285.
Oh,
And that is a USA Made Blades exclusive knife, by the way. It's the only place you can get them.
there was something that I was going to open live. I did get in yesterday.
This is one of your favorites right here, bro.
Yes, the Supercell. Such a good knife. I won an Instagram giveaway, and it came with an Atelier. I don't even know how to say that wallet. And since he packaged it up all nicely, I figured I'd open it up on stream and see what this wallet looks like.
Nice.
You know, it's all got the nice ribbon tied, so of course that means we're going to cut it with a knife instead. Pulling the ribbon.
You might as well.
Exactly. And then let's see, it slides out. Oh, we got a mess maker.
I hate that. I hate when they use that stuff.
That bird's nest stuff.
Yeah.
We're so grateful for you. 15% off coupon on your next order. Oh, hey, congratulate you on this giveaway win. Glad that you have chosen this wallet card holder. Created this design just for the giveaway. We'll soon be selling it on the site. But this thread color and leather combo will always be the first, one of one. Since he has 92 thread colors, it would be near impossible for someone to have the same colors or leather. Let's check out the wallet.
One. That's awesome, bro.
Yay. That really is cool. Hey, what's up, Gene? How you doing? Hey, it's the Johnsons, member of Cripple Crew Inc. I've got the Lizard Skin Titanium, Atom, and Neutron 2. Got a Bulldog, but it's the micarta version. It came with a contoured orange G10, not the Lizard Skin. Ooh, but that's still a really nice setup. That's a really nice setup. Let's see. Oh, hey, that looks sharp. You got like I don't know what you call these leather colors, but like the moss green and then brown with the turquoise stitching.
That's nice, bro.
You've got spot for cash in the back, spot in here for cards. Let's move the box out of the way. And then another one on the back for cards. Oh yeah, I'm gonna carry this for a while. That's a good looking wallet.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but shout out to them.
Shout out. What do you say?
Atelier. Yeah, I don't even know. But there's their Instagram and such if you want to check them out. And that Bird's Nest packaging works well for shipping cookies. Yeah, this stuff does work well, like to keep stuff safe. It just normally makes such a mess. That's why I like sending it to other content creators with knives in the pass around. If I get that stuff, I reuse it for them.
You like peanuts, bro? I I'm forewarning you. Your package is full of peanuts.
That'll definitely have to go back out to somebody then.
I have a feeling they're headed back my way.
Put these out. Oof. And there we go. Dale Lane, what's going on? How do they compare to the titanium and weight and looks? The milling, the pattern is the same. I would say it looks slightly deeper on the titanium, but I don't think it is. It's just the way that it looks. But the brass is definitely noticeably, I mean, it's not heavy because it's still small. But it is noticeably heavier than the titanium. I don't know what the actual weight difference is. I need to get a scale so that I can weigh them. The old herb scale gave up the ghost, so but I'll have to figure out the weight difference. But if it was one of the larger models, it would definitely be more noticeable than it is on a nerd. Feels great though. And the brass gives it kind of a solid feeling to it. I do absolutely like the holier nerd better for flicking than the original pill-shaped hole.
I think it's yeah. I think you're right on that.
Yeah, that's what it has been since I got it. Tristan is in the fifth pocket.
So since you're in with them, man, get me a set of titanium scales for my Adam.
Oh man, the boy Kilo blades. I've got a short that I'll be posting probably tomorrow with just the sound from a couple of them. But I mean, the point, it's not just the sound. I mean, the sound that some of them make is insane. But their engineering is definitely up there with, say, Riot or Reich.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's nutty to get them in hand in person. It makes some weird ass designs, but they are dope knives.
I'm really shocked that you didn't get to play with a micro or MSI.
Yeah. The two knives that I regretted not getting hands on with were the Mini MSI and the Riot Exos. I kept meaning to get back to both of those booths, and then something would come up, and just went past them a couple of times, and there'd be a big ass line, and I'm like, man, I'll just swing back through, and missed out on checking out the Microtech and Riot booths. And then when I heard that there weren't any factory seconds, I made myself avoid the Spyderco booth because it had the longest wait periods of any booth. And I knew if I waited there in that long ass waiting period, I'd be paying nearly full price to walk away with a shaman no matter what. And so I didn't wait in that long ass Spyderco line. I had the Warney PM2 to show off. That one by far, they had the biggest wait. Their counter space was packed.
Yeah, well, you know they build a good knife if they're that busy. So, did you find any small time makers that you liked? Just private, little makers, like Aries or
there was their section that they were set up in. There wasn't as many of them as I was expecting, and some of them were kind of downright unfriendly, and
Really?
and just there were some that appeared to be in a really shit mood for some reason. There were some that I checked out that were cool, but you definitely need more than one day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of them were chatty, but there were a few that were not. But my favorite one was probably that leatherwork dude. Mrs. Deadly has his information, but the one that made her EDC kit, his stuff was, I liked what he does.
So is she down for going back to more?
Oh yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, she wants to go to Atlanta. Yeah, I want a Shadow. A Shadow is very high on my grail list. That was one of the first TRMs I ever got to review, and I've wanted one since then.
Traded mine away. I can't remember what I traded it for.
I wonder if you even still have what you traded it for.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I do. I just can't remember what.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be able to make Blade Texas in March, especially if we do end up going to SHOT in February.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro.
But I still don't know quite for sure if we're going to that or not yet. But if we do, there's absolutely no way Texas. But Atlanta, there's too many folks from this community planning on being in Atlanta, and too many companies that asked us to be in Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, Atlanta's the main one. If you're serious about it, that's the one you got to go to.
Michael Upchurch, what's going on?
Happening, brother.
Plus, there wasn't any spot that like the pit where everybody goes and mingles at the same place after the show to
There's
kick
no place
it.
to do that there, is there?
And so, we had an awesome dinner with Rick's Knives. He came to our hotel, and we went down to the restaurant down there in our hotel and had dinner and hung out for a few hours. And that was a lot of fun.
Where's Rick from? He's from Minnesota, isn't he?
Yeah. He's from northern. He's from around. He flew out of Duluth. I know that.
Yeah, he's northern Minnesota.
That's why I won't buy another Holt. They were rude AF.
Yeah, the whole Morpheus is one of my.
McNeese wasn't very talkative. He wasn't actively rude, but he was not very talkative. And he had all of the knives at regular price. So if you go to Big Homie Lone Star's website or D&K, either one of those, you can use a 10% code and save mad money on those and get them better than the show price. And you can support a good small business while you're doing it. So, like, I felt I finally got to feel the Dixon. I love it. I like the looks of the 3.5s especially better, the Gen 2 3.5s, but the Dixon, its size is phenomenal, and I was blown away at how light it is.
Here's something that I got an issue with McNeese about. See that flag? What's wrong with that?
It's going the wrong way.
Exactly. Exactly. You can see my shirt, which way it's going.
Yeah, I really.
There's a Kershaw. Which way is the flag going? The right way.
Yeah. True.
Okay. And he's a Marine.
You should know better.
Yep. Exactly. That's the problem that I got with these.
And he does not seem like he was too open to any type of constructive criticism.
Yeah, he's a bit. Yeah. I don't know. I had a pretty good experience with him talking to him.
I mean, but ooh, that Dixon is nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
Money for it.
It's so much lighter than I was expecting. Like, you pick it up and it doesn't. Mrs. Deadly's like, yeah, that's way too big. I'm like, just check it out. She's like, it feels fake. It should be way heavier. You like to sell the whole Morpheus and buy a Cortex XL? Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, I also got to handle a Brian Brown Jaeger for the first time. Darkwater snagged one. The Jaeger is
got me a knife there too at Blade Show.
Awesome. Do you know which one?
Jackalope, Turner CNC Jackalope Pixie 3V.
Hell yeah. Yeah, those are dope. I also got to feel a Koenig Arius for the first time. And it was at a Meridian, Idaho knife dealer. And they're the show rep for Koenig and for Chris Reeve Knives. So I did check out a Sabenza finally. And they didn't like it when I pulled it out, and I was able to just like middle finger flick it, and I was like, damn, I didn't think it was gonna work. Like, well, they're not made to do that. I was like, well, I understand that. I understand that you don't want people doing that, but he's like, they go through so many tolerance checks. You're not supposed to flick them. I'm like, it worked just fine.
I can even front flick this one.
Yay. Paul Mills talking about going to Atlanta next year. I can't wait to see what the Numb Knife Works table looks like at Atlanta. Once he's got some more of his designs out.
Yeah, I bet you that'd blow him away too. Front flipping one of their guys. But who started me on that DVD? Meet him at the truck stop, and he grabs my shaman and front flips it. It's like, okay then. Needless to say, yes, I got it in one night, but my damn index finger was raw.
Yes. It's just like when I got this. It's absolutely not made for it. It's way low. And look, you've got all this space to cross. And I was like, let's see. Yep. And I was joking. I told Mrs. Deadly, some guys get, some guys get calluses from working a shovel. Some guys get calluses from laying brick. Knife guys get calluses right in here from front flipping knives that aren't meant to be
Right
front
there, the
flippers.
studs.
Yeah, here from thumb studs, and here for the Spidey flick. But definitely here, like the one that started that callus real big time was the Clydesdale. From flipping the crap out of the Clydesdale is what started that callus. Going, if I have to drag my crippled self down there, only a 3-hour drive, so a 10-day crawl. Yeah, you can make it. Going to Blade Show Atlanta. Brian Whiteness is going to push me around in a Radio Flyer red wagon. Yeah, the pinch lock really is a cool lock.
I like Luke, man. What do you say when he sent you his knife? He sends a card in. Don't cut yourself. Danger sharp.
Yeah, it definitely does make me want to go back to blade shows. And Kelly's got paracord calluses on the outside of pinkies and ring fingers.
Oh man, have you ever seen her work paracord? Wow.
She's fast.
Yeah.
She's fast. I'm surprised the paracord needs a lighter to burn the ends. Like, she's smoking fast. Yeah, the pinch lock is dope. It and the double detent gives it such a good feel. The N1 had the front flipper and the blade hole. The N7 had thumb studs. They all feel phenomenal. Thumb studs, or was it a thumb hole? I'd have to look at my video again. But they all feel phenomenal. And then it drops so nice when you pinch it. It's Riot constructed, so the action is perfect. Last year was your first time, and you were amazed. Hell yeah. Yeah, and again, this is the smallest of the three, and you still need more than one day. We were there inside. We didn't leave the hall. That's where we had our lunch. We didn't leave the hall to go outside of the hall for over 8 hours. And it's not enough to see everything. Paul Mills hasn't been to one yet, but you're going in Atlanta? Yay. Yes. Yeah, bought himself a machine on Amazon and just started playing away and came out with a cool ass new lock.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm pulling for the guy for sure. I loved it when he got emotional and he was like, "Well, that's never happened before. You guys suck."
That was crazy.
Atlanta Blade Show is so big that you can see the curvature of the earth.
Good size, that's for sure.
Yeah, this one was confined to one hall in the Salt Lake Center, but it's still over 400 vendors total. Some of them, like who was it? Heretic. Man, they packed up and busted out quick early on the second day. They were gone before 3.
Be back.
Yeah, but yeah, I wish I got to meet Lindsay, Nick's wife from Numb Knife Works. She was there Friday, I guess, but she wasn't there on Saturday. He had a homie that was he just hooked back up with him for the first time in like over a decade, working at the booth with him, and that was cool. But I didn't get to meet Lindsay yet. But I told Nick that we're gonna have to try to get her on the live stream as well when he comes on.
So DVD is Zach stuff the way that you pictured him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Attitude wise too. Like chill, just like this laid back, quiet. Just he was, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, he was hanging out at the QSP booth with JD, Big Red. And Big Red he's just as nice in person as he seems like he would be on all of his content and live streams.
Was Nellie with him or did she stay at home?
No, she wasn't. And the other thing that sucked is the TRM doggies weren't there. Because they're not service dogs, the venue won't let them in.
That's bullshit.
Yes, definitely need to have the gummies for show with you. Yeah, I had edibles and RSO with me. Oh, I take my herbs with me if I'm flying out of here. If I'm flying out of Washington, I'll fly anywhere with herb. I just like say coming home from Atlanta, I won't fly back with actual flower. Edibles, sure, but not flower. But I'll fly out of Washington. I always just finish my flower before I come home. I have flown with flower ever since they made it legal in Washington.
Don't leave home without one.
Yep, got to fly with those as well. I had one on me at the show.
Hell, man, do you know how many knives I had on me?
Well, I meant one of the Sharpies. Yeah, it's funny. So you go through this whole for a few days leading up to it, right? What are my pockets gonna be? And then so I set up my pockets for what I would want to show off during inline pocket checks, right? And I'm planning on recording some pocket checks and while we're in the line. And I've got some other knives in my backpack, of course. And then we get there, and through luck and the help of a homie, we went in the back door and skipped the line and got in early. So didn't end up needing the pocket check knives. And I swapped a bunch of pockets real quick, depending on who I was going to visit first. But then after leaving TRM, I had the TRMs in pockets. I was throwing knives back in my backpack. And none of the stuff that I'd packed with my pockets for the day really ended up staying in the pockets. They ended up in the backpack.
What you mean you're putting the knives that you were getting in your pockets?
Yeah.
That's always the way it is, bro.
Yep, swapping out the pockets. But most of the ones that I brought with me didn't even get shown off.
How many stickers did you give away?
14.
Right on.
I only brought 15 of the 50. And I ended up with one still in my pocket somehow.
Right on.
I need one of them jars.
You need what?
One of them jars that Paul Mills received. I have a fake Monet in front of my toilet. Okay. I think that I'm going to call this one early, brother. I
I'm good.
told you ahead of the show that
Yep,
Mrs.
I know.
Deadly and I have been under the weather, and she's really feeling dookie, and I want to go check on her.
Y'all have a
Um,
great night, man.
so I
Enjoy.
appreciate everybody kicking it with us tonight, and apologies for shutting down early.
It was awesome. As
Yeah,
always.
yeah. Always a good chat and always a good time kicking it with the Cripple Crew and the War Party. We'll be back live on Saturday morning, of course. If you haven't seen the Blade Show coverage, make sure that you check that out on my YouTube. I've got a playlist of Blade Show, and the if you haven't seen it yet, you can watch the unboxing of our brother Matt Yako's Hallowed Enigmas box.
I have to say, man, shout out to Yako. Thank you very much, bro.
Absolutely. Much love, brother. I appreciate that, Tristan. And until next time, folks, stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly, stay deadly.
Peace.